So why is conviction so important? Conviction comes from confidence, and confidence comes from being able to do something over and over and over again and having proof. Now, when I first started my agency, I was this timid little person on sales calls that had no idea what I needed to say, what I needed to do. So I had no conviction. When I started to deliver results and go further and further into everything, get to understand that the more I do this, the better I get. And I was starting to deliver really good results for some of my clients. And then when I was hopping on more sales calls, I found that I was closing more people. Why was that? And I wondered why that was. It's because I believed in the product so much. And I believed what I did because I knew that I could get this person results. And because my conviction was so high and I knew what I was talking about, I knew what I was doing, I knew what I was saying, just made everything a breeze. Because if you have high conviction, it makes it easier to close. It makes it easier to portray your beliefs onto somebody, but it also makes it easier to change somebody else's beliefs about something as well, because you have so much conviction behind you, so much evidence and so much belief in what you do. Whenever you hop on a sales call, and 9 times out of 10, conviction is the main thing that you need to be able to close that person. Now, don't get me wrong, there's other stuff. Obviously, you need to build up the pain, you need to discover their current problems. Then that's all important, but having conviction just tops it off. Because if you notice when you're hot during sales compared to when you're cold during sales, that what I mean by that is if you're closing a lot of people compared to when you're not closing a lot of people, the difference undoubtedly, and I can back this because when I reviewed my sales calls, I saw this conviction. I was more confident and more conviction when I was delivering good results to my clients compared to when I first started, when I wasn't really sure what I was doing, didn't really know how to do it. And so that's why I always say and advocate for doing stuff for free first, because then it gives you the conviction that you know what you're doing first off, and you've got an idea of how to deliver good results. So with that in mind, guys, always take on the position of conviction. And if you don't have conviction and confidence in your product, then I'm sorry, you need to reiterate and do stuff for free, or keep improving until you see those good results. Because when you see those good and great results, it's going to make your life way easier. Because when you hop on sales calls, or when your team hops on sales calls and they're seeing all of these results, my God, it makes life so much easier. And also, if everybody in your team believes in the product as well, it makes it easier when they're picking up the phone to book appointments, DM setting, because conviction is contagious. And if you have conviction and show that you are able to do what you are saying that you can do, you're going to close that person 9 times out of 10. So I would say before hopping on sales calls, do stuff for free. If you feel like you're having a lot of issues with your product, do stuff for free and just get your product better. Because when your product's good or unreal, it makes life so much easier to sell. You get referrals, you have conviction in sales calls, you get more money. It's as simple as that. So with that in mind, guys, conviction obviously is the most important thing, but as always, there's another thing that's always important. You need to always take action.